in a jar. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Italian Makes It. Ooh, it's a collaboration! Yay! For Halloween 2023. Organized by Claire's Crafty Corner. And I made brain in a jar. Ooh. Yay, this is another collaboration with Claire's Crafty Corner. Yay! Thank you so much, Claire, for organizing this. And there is a playlist, so please make sure that you check all of the other crafty souls taking part on this because, oh my God, they do make amazing stuff and it's brilliant. It's so cool. In this video, I'm going to be trying to make a brain inside the jar, and it's going to be like some sort of snow globe, and it's going to have a little box where you can put sweeties. Let me try to show you what I mean. I bought these ages ago, which are little stands for like cakes, mini fairy cakes, or whatever you want to put in there. But I've used them, 2 years ago now. I did for Mother's Day for my husband's mum. I created a Mad Hatter tea party. So I had a hat and I just had all of these on the table with sweeties inside and a little label saying, "Eat me." And then I thought, we saw an advert which was a brain in a jar, because I was thinking, I was like, what am I going to do? My husband said, why don't you do that? Oh, and I thought, I've actually got the perfect thing for it. And here it is. So this is going to be the little dome, the little snow globe type of thing. Inside is going to be the brain, sort of looking like it's floating. And then this is going to be attached onto the box, and it's going to have a light shining through the middle. But I think I better show you, because I'm not sure it's just give you the idea of what I'm going to do and how it's going to turn out. There's going to be a few little steps to make this, and first thing that we're going to do is going to make the brain, and I'm going to use polymer clay. I know you don't need all of these colors actually, but you know what I'm like, I get a little bit excited and a bit carried away, so I got this. As I said, you don't need it, or as long as you've got a little bit of polymer clay, because literally you only need a little bit, because the brain needs to be quite small actually. So, but let's get on with it. Let's make the brain. Brilliant. The brain is now ready. Oh, look at this. What do you think? And it's been cooking in the oven 120 degrees centigrade for half an hour. And now, hard as a rock. The next step is making the mold. The reason why I made my own brain, sounds a bit weird, is because I couldn't find a brain small enough to go inside here. And this is going to be the perfect size, because although when we put the water in, it's going to magnify it, I think it's a good size. It's great. So let's make a mold of this. And to make a mold, I'm going to be using a 2-part putty. There we go. There's the blue and white. You mix them together in equal measures, so you weigh them, and the weight needs to be the same for the white putty and the blue putty. So let's have a look. We've only got 5 minutes to work it. Once it's like really well mixed, and it's gonna dry completely, it's gonna cure completely in 20 minutes. So it's brilliant. Brilliant, I love it. And once we've got our bowl, we just squish the brain inside. We just squish it on the side just to make sure the patty gets everywhere. Okay, I think that will do. Okay, now we're gonna wait 20 minutes for this to dry, and then we can mix the resin and pour it in. This is exciting. While we're waiting for the mold to cure and to dry properly, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be painting the bases with anthracite. So it's gonna be like a nice, not black and not grey, like it's something in between. It's a darkish grey. It's a lovely colour. I really, really like it. So let's go and paint these with this. Brilliant. So we've done the brain, we made the mold, we sprayed the bases. Now what we're going to do, we're going to paint the little boxes. These boxes are going to be underneath the snow globe, and you can put sweeties in there. But what we're going to do as well, we're going to cut a hole and put a light through it, so then the brain is going to be lit up. But let me get on with this. Let's paint the box or the boxes, and then we crack on with it. I've got this lovely bronze colour, so I'm going to be painting the boxes like with this colour. It's going to be so cool, so cool. One down, 5 more to go. The mould is now dry, so let's get the brain out. That sounds so wrong. Ta-da! Not sure if you can see it, but it looks really cool. Ooh. Can you see it? Oh very excited. Now we can prepare the resin. I'm going to be using J. Diction fast curing resin. Okay, so we mix part A and part B in equal measures, in equal volumes. Gloves on. Ta-da! And we stir really well. I'm going to colour it using these colours, and I've chosen, but I'm only going to use one, and I'm going to be using peach. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put a little bit of glow in the dark powder. It's going to have a light inside, so you probably won't see it, but at least you've got the option. If you want to use the UV lights and bring it out and make it glow, then you can. Otherwise, you can turn the light on and you're still going to have a really nice effect. So I'm going to put it in and let's see. It looks pink, but when it glows in the dark, it's like yellowy. Weird. Ta-da! And that is gonna take 4 hours to cure before we can demold it. Oh, it's coming together. So we're gonna have a brain. We've got the boxes, the bases. Let's have a look at the bases, how they turned out. Ooh, I think I'm very happy with these. Ooh. Ta-da! This is our stand. And these are the lights that I will be using. So they're gonna go, I'm gonna be using these lights and they're gonna go inside and there's gonna be light coming through. This is too bright in here, so you won't be able to see them, but I'm gonna be using them. I love this color. Don't know you, but I really like it. As you can see, that's gonna be clear in the middle. There's gonna be the light shining through. And there we go. We got the stands. The way I'm gonna be attaching the brain is I've made a mold for like a little stick, and I'm gonna make it with resin. So I'm gonna take that out. And this cures in about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be putting some in the mold. Let's cure it. I'm not a resin expert, and the only reason why I've got this is because I did my nails when I got married. And ta-da! We're going to be using that to attach the brains. So 1, another 5 to do. Yay! Here we go. I made all of my little sticks. I got the last one to get out. Here it is. I think we've got everything now. So just to recap, because there's been a lot going on. I'm getting lost as well. So the recap is as good as for me, then it is hopefully for you too. So we made the brain with the polymer clay, baked in the oven, 120 degrees Celsius. And then we made the mold with the 2 parts putty. We mixed it all together really, really well. We wrapped it around the brain, and then we got the mold. Then we mixed the resin and poured it in, which, by the way, it says 4 hours for demolding. No, it took longer. I left it overnight just to make sure that it was properly cured and hard enough to be getting it out of the mold. I guess it's because it's quite deep, so it takes a little bit longer and it's all wrapped up. So, but let's get the brains out. Oh, that sounds wrong. Oh, oh, look at this. I'm happy. Okay, and I made a few of them so I can demold it because I'm planning to do 6. So sorry, I just got a bit distracted. Let's carry on with the recap. So we got to the brains, we got them out of the mold, so now we've got our resin brains. Then we painted the little stands with the anthracite spray paint, and we painted the boxes. We've got our lights, and I think it's now time to assemble. Oh, this is the cool part. First thing first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a little tiny bit of highlights to the brain. So I've got this lovely red, and I'm gonna brush them on. And I'm gonna dilute the paint quite a lot because I still want it to be see-through. Let me put my gloves on because I know I'm a messy pup. There we go. I think that paint is going to be diluted enough. And what we're going to do, we brush it off, making sure it gets all on all the nooks and crannies of the brain. And then with the towel, we dab it, so we just get rid of all the excess paint on the bits that we don't want to be covered, and that should do the job. And this way we should have highlighted all of the veins in the brain, so it's gonna look cool. It's going to look very cool. The brains are now ready. Whilst the brains are drying, what we're gonna do, we're gonna prepare the bases. So we're gonna be flooding them with the UV resin mixed with a little bit of glow in the dark powder, and I'm gonna be using green so it looks like it's radioactive. Yeah. Whoa. And we're gonna attach the stick ready to then attach the brain. Oh, this is exciting. Let's pour some of the UV resin in there. I'll do 3 scoops of that because I want it quite intense. And let's mix the colour. I'm gonna flood this. Not too much, I just need enough to cover the whole surface. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a ridge, because there's like a little gap on the outside where the dome clicks. So I'm not gonna do the outside, at least not yet. I'm just gonna do the middle bit, and I'm gonna flood that. Then I'm gonna put one of the sticks in the middle. I'm trying to align it with the gap down the bottom. So then the light is gonna shine through the little stick and up onto the brain. Now that I've attached the stick a little bit, I can put it under the UV light. So it's gonna cure good and proper. In the meantime, I'm gonna flood the other ones. are now ready. Look at that. So we can attach the brain. Whoa. But I think before I attach the brain, I'm going to sort out the boxes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to find the middle. I always do it by eye because I'm bad like that. But if you want to be more precise, you can find the center of the box. Then I'm going to pierce a hole in there. So this is going to be the middle bit of our box. And then I need a craft knife to make the hole bigger to accommodate our light. We make sure that the light is as far as it can go. And I think this is going to be okay, but it's a little bit fiddly. So what we're going to do, got my glue gun, and we're going to glue the base in place onto the box, and then I'm going to sort out the bottom bit, because this ring should help you to turn the lights off and to keep it all in place. So I will have to glue that to the box so it won't move when you turn the light off. But let's see if it works. Oh, this is all trial and error. You can trim the top of the box if you want, if you think it's a bit messy, but you won't see it because it's going to be underneath the stand. Oh, we're ready for gluing. So that's not going to go anywhere. We just make sure that we keep the rubber ring around the lights. It helps when you turn them off to hold it together, but don't panic if they come off. You can always stick them back on. Oh, that's it. Our first box is done. All we need to do now is attach the brain, and we're gonna attach it with a little bit of UV light resin. I'll get my pen ready. Ta-da! And to complete the effect, we've got our little dome, and to turn it into like some sort of snow globe, what I'm going to be doing is I have some distilled water. The reason being is because it's clearer than water and it doesn't get all the lime scale and all of that. It hasn't got all the impurity of just tap water. So distilled water, a drop of glycerin, and some sort of copper glitter. Ha! Well, let's do this. I'll be running out of hands. So we pour the water in pretty much to the top. Couple of drops of glycerin. Few squirts of glitter. Mix it up a little bit. And let's put the brain in. Oh my God. Ah, what do you think? Ah, and let's have a look with the light on. Ah, here it is. And to finish it off, what we can do, got a little bit of black card. and I'm gonna make a little label to go here, and you can put spooky names from horror movies and things like that. Or you can, if you're using them for a children's party, you can put the name of the children, or you can put, if you're having guests and you're having a Halloween party for adults, put their name on it. Would you reckon? And I don't want it to be precise. I do want to be like a bit spooky. And I've got a silver pen. And what do you think? Ta-da! I'm not sure if you can see it properly, if the light is too much, but there we go. That's our brain in a jar. Oh, actually, we better seal the dome to the base. So we're using UV resin all around it. So then the water is nice and secure inside. It's not gonna go anywhere. You can use the glue gun if you want. It's gonna be pretty much the same effect. And it's our brain in the jar. Oh my God, what do you think? Oh, I hope you like it. I really hope you like it. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, why not give me the thumbs up? And also, why not subscribe and hit the bell so you can receive the notification on when the next video is out. And please don't forget, this is a collaboration. So there's going to be plenty of more creative souls creating amazing stuff. So go and check them out. And thank you so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye bye.